and welcome. You are listening to At Home with Ifeno. Here, we'll talk about helping women know and understand their worth, find fulfillment in who they are, and in what they do. Every other week, we'll talk about your identity as a woman, discovering your unique purpose, intentionally raising the next generation, and your influence in homemaking. I am your host, Ifoma Nneka Omoni.
Hello, and welcome to At Home with Ifeno podcast. How are you today? How is the family doing? How is your business? How is your job? Whatever you are engaged with, I want to believe you are doing well. I just want to start by saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are connecting with us globally. You are welcome to today's show. So, are you on your way to work? Are you already at the shop? Are you doing some cleanup at home if you are one of, my special people, the home CEOs? Wherever you are, I just want you to give me your listening ears for the next few minutes. It promises to be worth the investment of your time. So today, I just want to talk about something that will make our homes, something different. And my focus for today, I have titled, Making Your House a Home. Making your house a home. Dear listeners, have you ever felt like your house doesn't feel like home? I know you are here today on At Home with Ifeno. That phrase, feeling at home or being at home, could be seen in different ways. But beyond, looking forward to coming to that special place where you rest, you enjoy yourself, you relax. Being at home could be seen as having that atmosphere of being free. You are not ashamed, you are vulnerable. So that's one thing At Home with Ifeno is also here to do. So we share information on different topics with the mindset that you should be at ease. It's not a platform to make you feel guilty or feel judged, but it's a platform to make you, rise up to the challenge, to see where you could make improvements and do better with your life personally and even with the family and your home. So like I said, my focus for today is making your house a home. A home is not just that physical space. A home is a place where you feel comfortable, safe, and loved, like I earlier said. A place where you feel accepted, where you are not shy, and where you experience love and you are safe. So a home is that place where you know that as you come into that space, your safety is guaranteed. And so today, I want us to see how we can make our house a home. A home, like I said again, is beyond the physical structure. Another thing I would like to say about a home is that it is a place where we relax, we recharge, and where we create memories that will last a lifetime. Yeah. Memories of the time you have spent with your spouse, memories that the children will come in, and you will see different milestones they will cover in their growth and development. So that place where you experience growth, you create memories, you relax, you recharge before you go back into the world to fulfill that assignment or whatever you believe you have been called or born to do. A home is that safe haven. And it takes more than just having a beautiful apartment or a beautiful house in a very, expensive or beautiful estate. A home is more than that. And so I would like to share 5 things or 5 ways we can do to make our house a home. Remember, we are focusing on making your house a home. Personally, I believe beyond having that beautiful furniture, and the clean house, which is really great, because personally, I don't like dirty spaces. So the most important aspect to making your house a home, to me personally, I believe it has to do with the people who live there. The people that live in a house determines it becoming a home. Yes, the comforts, the decor, the amenities and everything, furnishing, they contribute to that pleasant living space. I like beautiful things, so I'm not disputing that having such is not important. But at the top of all the beautiful setting and everything, it has to do with the people. It has to do with that emotional connection and the shared experience. That is what truly transforms a house into a home. So beyond that beautiful house, until people come to that space and their activities and the things they engage in determine how that house, that empty house, or even if it's furnished, until people. So the first thing that makes a house a home has to do with the people, and it has to do with that connection, emotional connection, shared experiences, having that atmosphere where you feel that, you have people that you can open up to, and you feel space and you experience love. A home is a place of belonging, of love, of support and cherished moments. It's where you feel safe and connected to the people who matter most to you. So this first part I have shared has to do with the people. How do we now connect with the people, that will turn a house to a home? First of all, I want to speak to those that are married. So before the children start coming, a husband and a wife get married, they have gotten an apartment, they have furnished it. But after everything, it is what happens daily, what happens yearly, what happens in between the people there, the spouses there, that will determine how that house will become a home. So the first thing we should work on is our connection. How are we connecting with each other, with our spouse, with our children, and even with those that live with us, our caregivers, those that help us with our children, whoever it is, under that roof? How do you make that connection in that home so that it's a place where even after everything is said and done outside that home, everything is said and done outside the house, that's you've been to work, you've gone to school, you've done everything. Let it be that place. And it has to do with the connection. So I'm asking, are we connecting well with ourselves? Are we as spouses connecting, or we are just living like we are roommates, sleeping partners? Is that what it is? That cannot become a home. We need to have honest conversations that is not judgmental, that is done lovingly, that is to see the good in the other person, to see how you can bring out the best in each other. This is one important aspect of making your house a home. The second thing that I would like to discuss here in making your house a home involves personalizing your space. So it means adding things that you love. Examples are your family photos, your children's artwork if you already have children, souvenirs and things. decorative items, to give it that personal touch. Also, adding comfortable furniture, that is going to be used in the places where you know that you always stay. Because sometimes we buy things we don't really need. So in making your space personalized, get items that you will enjoy using, that will beautify your space, that will make you feel relaxed, feel that, oh, this is my space. So that personal touch is needed in turning just a building or an apartment into your home. The personalization of your space will turn your house into a home. The third thing that we should take note of that will help us in making a house or our house a home is to make it functional. So this means organizing your house to be efficient, to be comfortable, and to be practical for use. It involves creating a space that connects, everyone in the family, supports the needs of your children, of your spouse, of everything. Example is creating a space for your children when the children come to play. When my children were still toddlers, they were still crawling and moving from place to place. We needed to create the house in a way that there will be no tripping over electrical cords and extension wires or things like that. We had to take away things like some of the breakable souvenirs, decorative items. We had to take it away. I remember we used to, even with where we keep the remotes now that they are older, was not where they were when they were learning how to walk and things like that, putting things in their mouth. So in order to make your house become a home, you must identify the season of life you are in. Before your children come, yes, you can keep things anyway. But when the children come, you need to create that space, that would support the needs and activities and the lifestyle of the different people in your home. Also, you need to create a storage system where children can keep their toys, games, and things that have to do with their playtime. And when you do this, it will help in keeping the house organized and clutter-free. As your children get older, get them involved in picking after themselves so that your house will be organized and be a beautiful home to always walk into. A well-organized home reduces stress. I'll say that again. In making your house functional, it has to do more with getting your house organized. And a well-organized home reduces stress. Organizing our space involves removing unnecessary items to make your place more organized and appealing. It's about creating that storage system, like I said, making sure that everything has its place. When we do this, it will make your home more efficient. It will also create a serene environment that you will always look forward to. So the first thing I said was, in making your house a home, the people, there needs to be an emotional connection. There needs to be that shared experience with everyone that lives in your home. This is what will make that house not just a physical space, but where life is built and memories are shared. The second thing I said was to make your house personalized. Put things that you like, that make you look forward to coming home through your photos, your children out at work. Sometimes you see that children will want to put things, their paintings, even in the kitchen, on the fridge door and things like that. So all those things have a way of creating the atmosphere of a home in a house. The third I said is functionality. This has to do more with getting organized and putting into consideration the needs of the people in your home per time, per season. The fourth one I would like to share with us today in making our house a home is that you need to create a sense of community in your home. Creating a sense of community. What does this mean? This has to do with inviting your friends, your family over to the house to have lunch, to have dinner, birthday celebration. It doesn't need to be large. But having that atmosphere of sharing your time, spending your time with those that you love. Making this a tradition or a custom would make your house become a home. Making your visitors, your friends, and loved ones welcome would also add beauty that will always make your home something different and what people will look forward to coming to share your time, with you. So to make your friends, family, and your visitors, feel welcome, you could also add beautiful plants at your porch or your entryway to greet them before they eventually come or walk into, the front door. Remember that a home is a place where we can connect with others and build relationships. So when last did you have a friend, come over for tea? It wasn't be a party. I personally am not a loud person like that, but it wasn't be something so grand, that you are thinking, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to cook? It could just be, light breakfast, just for you to have that sense of community. That's where I'm going with all of this. So making your house a home will also include you building a community with your neighbors, with your friends, and those you love. This is a way of making your house a home. Finally, in making your house a home, you need to also take care of your home. Yes, your home needs to be cleaned, organized, and a welcoming place. A place where there is this aroma of freshness, of, wow, this is beautiful, should be the expression on people's faces and their words when they come into your home. So for you to do this, it takes some work. You don't need to be the person physically doing it. You could get people to help you with house cleaning and supervise what they do so that your house will be organized and welcoming to you and even to those that come to share your space with you. Making your house a home takes time, it takes effort, it takes a lot of detailed work at times, paying attention to little details, but you need to be patient with yourself. So don't get discouraged if things don't happen immediately. It takes time. I can assure you that there's always something little you can add gradually, but start with what you have. The first thing is have that connection with the people that come into that space, beginning with your immediate family, your spouse, your children, and whoever lives with you. Let your space be a place where memories are created. So don't get discouraged if, the aesthetics, the decor, is not what you expect, or even if you are not yet connecting well with your spouse. For those that have just gotten married, you need to be patient. It takes a lot of patience and time, understanding yourself to build the connection, to create the memories. But if you have that heart, it starts with our attitude. If you have the heart of, wanting to understand the people you live with, you want to connect with them, you want to understand your spouse better, you want to understand your children, which takes a lot of listening, communicating, then you would look forward to that home, that feeling of, oh, I am back where I can relax and be myself. So just keep working at it. either emotionally or physically, and eventually you create a space that you love and you will look forward to. I hope today's episode has inspired you to take some practical steps to making your house a home. And please, I encourage you to share what you've learned, practical steps which you would take in making your house a home. Please share with us on the comment section. And if you've not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please do that. Like our episodes, share with your friends. You never know who could be inspired and blessed as you share this with them. Above all else, I want to say that in making your house a home, love is what truly makes a house a home. Love, unconditional love. A home is a place where you can make mistakes and be supported by your loved ones. I want to say that again. A home should be a place. A home is a place where you can make mistakes and be supported by your loved ones. Join me next for another interesting episode as you make your house a beautiful home to always look forward to.
Thanks for joining us this week on At Home with Ifeno. Check us out on Instagram at Ifeno17. As always, subscribe to the show to catch every new episode and leave us a review so we can continue to bring you fresh content. See you next in 2 weeks' time.